Hello everybody, and welcome back to Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So last time we were exploring the city, the lovely city, and there's a lot of stuff I had to do in between. Also, the music's just continuously going, so I turned that down quite a bit. I should probably turn on sound effects too. So to get up here, I climbed up that ladder, jumped from there, to over here. Is there anything special in here? I don't know. I thought it was a nice sight. Like a nice viewpoint. I actually haven't checked. There's a lot of alcohol. A lot of alcohol. A lot of alcohol. Quite a bit of alcohol. Anything over here? There. And some alcohol over here. Jeez. Wedding photo. I'll examine that in a second. Stana Tomsa. Special? Alright.
And captured the bomb maker, whose deadly explosive
Let's see.
devices claimed the
Dear
lives
Miss
of dozens of
Tomsa,
innocent travelers.
our deepest sympathies on the news of your late husband.
An
In light of
demolition
Mr.
specialist
Tomsek's
named
legal
Allison
death,
Stenning
as per the attorney
appears
letter,
to be a religious fanatic and
let
leader
me
of the
just
tech
turn off
cult,
Eliza real
Church of
quickly.
the Machine
I love you,
God.
dear. No. Where was I? Legal death is per attorney's letter. His account and corresponding vault allocation at the Palisade Property Bank is hereby released to you as the next of kin. We must ask you to collect the vault's contents using the code 1305, either in person or through authorized representative, before the space can be allocated to another customer. Due to the extenuating circumstances, the bank has decided to extend the collection and closure period, but would still ask you to attend to this matter within 14 days. If after this period you have not and are unable to undertake these instructions, the content of the accounts will be securely destroyed as per the signed agreement and guaranteed of the Palisade Property Bank under the regulations and established protocol managing expired of closed accounts. Further details are available on request. Please let us know if there's something we can do to help. Yours faithfully, Thomas Merrick. Asshole. So they destroy your shit within 14 days if you can't. Wow, that's dumb. No time for grieving. Better get your shit. From Stana Tomsek to Wendy Heffernan. Feeling down today. My dearest Wendy, I've been trying to move on, keeping busy like you advised, and for the most part, I think I've been doing okay, but today the clouds gathered around me again. It's our wedding anniversary today, and I find myself sitting here alone, surrounded by so many memories, the good and the bad. I'm sorry, I don't know why I'm just writing this. He wanted contract work in the Middle East, but I thought the other opportunities sounded better. I'm such an awful person, Wendy. Stana. Stana, no you're not. I'm so proud of you. I know losing Sylvan was hard, especially considering the circumstances, but you have to keep reminding yourself that there was nothing you could have done. He was killed by a very sick man, Stana. Like my Charlie and my niece Clara, like millions of people, the only ones to blame are those bastards at Darrow Industries. Well, I guess she's blaming Darrow, not Oggs. That's good. Look, I know it's hard. I deal with Clara's memories every day, but I accept that this is where he is now. I accept that is where he is now, in my memories, and I cherish all of them. You need to start doing the same. The past should stay where it is. Move on, Stana. Selvin will live forever in your heart. Stay strong. You'll make it. Wendy. Aw. That's nice. This person again. From Hemingway's Fine Spirits to Stana Tomsek. Miss Tomsek, I see that there is another 2 cases of Riesling here for you awaiting delivery, and we have yet to receive payments on the last consignment. I'm not sure what the alcohol is for, but I always feel compelled to suggest you might perhaps order less if you can't keep up payments on such a high volume. I should remind you that you are not a wholesaler, and this alcohol is not to be resold under any circumstances. We deal with a small Otterstroll Winery, and part of the deal is that we respect the producer's wishes for limited propagation of our product. You'll forgive me if I preempt any requests for credit. I'm a small business, Miss Tomsick, so I hope you understand it's not something I can afford. I await your promise and wish you well. Respects, Alma Cappy. Interesting. Like, I was exploring and I got an email from, like, another little house that didn't seem that, like, important. Except that it was from the same person. Hemming's Fine Spirits. To Enro Gozen. Enro, assuming your sad story is accurate, I feel compelled to remark that your suffer from the flu was alarmingly frequent. I'm running a business here in Prague, and it's not the easiest thing in the world considering all the bother we're having with augmented terrorists and such. Yet here you are, leaving me stranded with customers and orders and all the rest once again. A job isn't a right, Enro, it's a privilege, and I'm sorry to say yours is being offered to someone of better health and reliability. She's a real piece of shit. You needn't bother coming in tomorrow or any other day. I'm not a charity, Enro, even though some might say I act like one. Fucking really? Who is that, yourself? Wow. Almost a piece of shit. Let's see, from Unro to Hemingway. So this was his original response. Miss Cappy, I'm not feeling well again. Think it's the flu. I hear it's going around. Probably won't be in work tomorrow. So she straight up just does this whole bitch thing here? Because he said I'm not feeling well? Wow. She's a piece of work. Oh, this was from the police department. Door codes wiped away. Improving door codes. Password. Okay. And this is her wedding photo. That's a nice wedding photo. No. Is that real people? May 2020. That's interesting. Whoever put all the work into this photo, good for you. Good luck. You did a good job on that. That's a story item. That's actually special. I don't know why it's special. Is there nothing else here? This is probably going to come into issue later on. No, I'll leave the fridge here. So, yeah. There's robots everywhere. Like that guy. I don't know how to deactivate him. Like, I'm not finding any security terminals. Well, that's just convenient. I'll just take that. Alright. So, we have side quests, don't we? Yeah, we do. Right, we gotta help Samizdat. Okay. There are some turrets around town. I've moved the turrets like into little corners so that they can't bother me. But for the most part, it's just robots that are really being a pain in my ass. I haven't been able to get to a... Yeah, like, for some reason the music's just continuously going. I turned it down to where we basically can't even hear it, but... Yeah... I'm not gonna be able to get that. Oh well. Oh, this is where Tech Noir is, isn't it? Hello, were you something special? That was weird. Ah, let me sell stuff real quick. Alright. We're done dealing with him. 70k credits. Yeah, I don't min-max enough apparently. Oh, that's just kind of... It's kind of sad. That I'm keeping... Oh, no, 73k credits. No, that's perfectly fine. 70k credits, though. Like... If there were laptop... Oh, hello. If there were laptops just hidden around that I didn't know about, like this one. Praise be. Praise be. Okay. It didn't deactivate him. It deactivated the turret over there. Fucking A. Come over here. Come over here. There's nobody over here, right? Yeah. I'm going to throw an EMP. Actually, can I do this? I want to... Okay, okay. Tesla does. Tesla works on him. Alright. So... Can I please... Oh, well that's awkward. Does stun gun work on you? I'm just curious. I've got way too much stun gun on. Maybe I should just, leave. Or I could grab one of the guns that the other officers had. Actually, no, I took them all. There was a guy over here, wasn't there? No. Oh, good. Well, that's awkward. So, Tesla gun works on them. That's good, because I was hoping it would. Yeah, we'll free you guys. I just need, a gun to break that. I probably shouldn't have sold them all. Not all of them. Oh, yeah. You know what? With a name like the Devastator shotgun, it would just be right, wouldn't it? Oh, that thing looks sick as fuck, too. Okay, that's our mech breaker.
You here to free us or interrogate us?
Well,
Did they send you to get me out?
alright, let's get you going. Alright.
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them.
Alright. Okay, how do you look? Well?
Good.
Who?
It's time to go.
Where? Is that K without his hat on? Damn, you're one handsome man. Yeah, they look pretty good. So I gotta escort them? Be careful the boxes, I don't want you guys
You
to
got
die.
that piece done yet?
Incredulity is their field.
So I have to escort them. That's cool.
I feel like I'm 20.
Low profile, low profile.
Low profile, yeah. Oh, shit, here it is. Right here. Okay. Good, 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 good. Was that the one? Oh, it was. Oh, praise be.
Need a stronger lead.
Oh my god, man, that is so good. Why are they all branching out in different ways? I don't like this. I haven't cleared that way, like, completely. Turret, okay. You're gonna go in there? Good.
I feel like I'm 20.
You're not even on the map.
Cut that last time on the second street.
You're invisible.
No,
Okay, good. Good, good, good. Is this it? You guys
I
good?
cannot believe we made it.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
My God, martial law, curfews, people being jailed for no reason. It reminds me of Warsaw 1982.
Warsaw didn't have drones.
That's also true.
Now what? Do you think we are safe here?
For the time.
You are for now, but you can't risk going back outside. There's a group organizing underground. They're doing everything they can to create a refuge to get people out.
These men, they are part of this group?
That's right. I know how much it meant to you to stay in Prague, Edward, but things aren't going to get any better. If there was ever a time to leave, this is it. If you wait here, Kay's people will come for you. They'll do everything they can to help.
I think I have no choice now. I will wait here. I will cooperate. Thank you for everything you've done.
I'm glad you're okay, man.
Good luck, Edward.
Man, I was really worried about him. You know, like, I wonder what happens if we saved Edward, but the other girl that got captured anyway. Like, what happened to her? Would she have gotten killed instead of getting thrown into jail like Edward did? Oh, yeah. Okay. Let's go with a little dinky pea shooter. So we still have to go and actually meet Samizdat in the sewers. How am I gonna get into the sewers? Is there something up there? Huh. Oh, right, there's that. Okay. It says it's all the way over there. How am I gonna actually get there? Right, there's nothing in there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's just telling me to go see Kay. God damn Kay. Yeah, it's just telling me to go see Kay. Well, let's see Kay and see what it says.
Has anyone been hurt?
Oh, okay, I still had to talk
Yes!
to him.
Exit plans, man. Exit plans. Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days. If you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kazdi, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
Well, hopefully someday I can be Kay. Okay? See ya. I don't have to do the other parts? I was hoping to go to the sewers and deal with them. Oh, shit. Well, alright.
Lay low until the morning. Then go out to the trash cans.
See ya. Good luck to you, my friend. I got stuck. Alright, so. There's not too much left in the city aside from just beating up a bunch of cops. Which I'm still okay with. You guys okay? You're not Kays. Man, I was really worried all the robots would be a problem, but they haven't so far. They've been pretty lackluster. Aside from those two that I just discovered their security things while we were recording. I literally ran around for probably 10-15 minutes and didn't find those. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Your computer's gone. You're not in here. Is there anything in here? Not that I see. There's that. Have I read that? Yeah, I've read that. I don't know if I've read the Samizdat one. I might have. Are we ready for this? Also, I want to address something. I really hate, like, hidden side quests that they guilt you over. Like, when Vega was like, oh, you didn't go to the bank? I didn't know we needed to go to the bank. There was no side quest for that. There's nothing for that. She just mentioned that and I was supposed to probably go there and investigate something that would eventually start a side quest. I hate that sort of shit. Because I like side quests and I like those sorts of things. I don't like when they're hidden.
Adam, it's David. We need to talk. In private.
Nothing's more private than my info link.
I'm not so sure. I've sent a secure vid-call number to your smart home system. Get to your apartment and call me.
I like my home's more safe than my head. Come on, David. You know me. Like, there's a lot of dark shit in my head, David. But there's not as much dark shit in my apartment. Whoa. Hello.
We sent
Nice
a team
suit.
to sweep the GARM facility.
And? What is up with their suit? What the fuck is this? It's like a three-piece? Because there's like... So this, like, I don't know why there's that right there. But like, okay. So this is one piece and then she has like a suit part under that. Like the shirt with the tie. I don't know what to think about that. Yep. Hey. Lazina.
Delara, what are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
Be nice.
I'm
for
serious,
Jensen.
Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of...
The incident.
Let's just say I thought being 3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So, I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in.
Oh.
Listen, I can tell something big is happening, so I don't want to keep you.
No, you're okay. No, you doing okay?
You doing okay, Delara?
Look, Adam, I didn't tell you why I left Lim International. That I was in session with a patient when the incident hit, and that I was...
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
Damn.
It was a terrible day. For everyone.
Jensen, don't be so fucking cold.
After I fought her off, she just stared at me like she was totally aware, you know, but not in control. God, Adam, I could see in her eyes that some part of her was still in there, locked away. And she was terrified.
Delara, I'm sure the girl...
Madeline. Her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
Fuck. That's really deep. Believe me, Delara, I know how you feel. You do not know how she feels in this one, Jensen. But you know what I think? I think we're stronger than that day. I think the scars we carry are like armor now. That's really cold, Jensen. It says empathize. That is cold as shit. I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound insensitive, but you made it through that, Delara, and I think you're stronger for it. That's the one we're going with. Look, whatever happened, you're here now. You weathered the storm and came out the other side stronger. That's what matters. Don't fucking dismiss her.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound insensitive. But you made it through that, Delara. And I think you're stronger for it.
Thanks, Adam. Guess I just... You just think you're over something, you know? And then...
I understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
You don't need to worry about me, Adam. I'll be fine. I'll just hunker down in my office until the storm passes. Besides, I hear I have a very comfortable couch.
Well, that's good.
Just take care of yourself.
I always do.
Oh, now that I like. And I have to tell Jensen to tell her to take care.
The badge is just an excuse for a lot of these guys.
You know, I don't think she's a bad guy. I really hope she's not a bad guy and she betrays me. Like that moment when we came out of the call room thing. And then she was at Miller's desk. I was worried. I think she's like us. I think she's trying to find out who's good and who's bad.
They're killing each other in there.
Oh god, if she was lying to me about that whole story...
As far as I'm concerned.
No, she better not. God damn.
Hey, Adam.
Hey, Arya. Anything new?
How'd you get here? I thought the city was locked down.
Beat up a bunch of cops.
It's like a war zone out there.
The police scanners are going crazy. You didn't engage them again, did you?
You didn't engage them again, didn't you? And Jones is just like really silent, staring at her straight face like... Yeah. I don't think we get what it's like out there, Arya. They're shooting everything that moves, augmented, homeless people. They're using this curfew as an excuse to kill the weak. And I stopped some of them. Interpol is trying to stop a massive terror attack from happening. We have leads to follow up on and we're running out of time. No. We're justifying this one.
I don't think you get what it's like out there, Arya. They're shooting everything that moves. Augmented people, homeless people. They're using this curfew as an excuse to kill the weak, and I stopped some of them.
I didn't mean... You're right, Adam. I wasn't out there. I was just cleared for active duty. I don't want anything to mess that up. I'll wait out the storm in here.
Good.
Whose unit are you assigned to for your next mission?
McCready's.
Ooh,
Really? I thought...
He actually recommended me.
really?
Told me I shoot better than anyone on his team.
That's great.
Hard
Talk
work
to you
pays
later,
off.
Arya.
Bye, Adam. See you out there.
See ya. Well, maybe McCready's not such a shithead. Still, I didn't want it to seem like that frustration that Adam was having was going towards her. It's towards the situation. That's how I feel. But you know, in the reality, Adam was just like, you know, you don't know shit. You don't know what it's like out there. It's like,
Am I glad I'm 5 stories underground?
I've got 3 separate reports that suggest ARC's next target is somewhere in the U.S. I think we're wasting our time with London.
I don't believe it. ARC knows Jensen got out of the Swiss hospital facility with some valuable intel, and they're putting out rumors to throw us off the trail.
We're not that devious. They're a bunch
you
of
okay,
thugs.
Delora?
I don't know why. I always
They've
fear
hit
the
city
worst.
3 times. Maybe they're smarter than you think.
I'll
We'll
see
never
ya.
win as long as we keep
I'll see ya,
underestimating
Delora.
them.
Missing.
When that shit happens, it catches me off guard. Oh, Smiley, what's up?
Smiley, hanging in there?
Me? What about you? After your little recon mission, you come back to guns in the street. It's pretty bad out there. Any trouble getting around?
You know
Oh,
me.
nothing I couldn't handle.
Well, at least you're positive. Wish I was right now. I've been combing through Dr. Tallis Rucker's autopsy report, and apparently the medical examiner found nothing. Can you believe that? Nothing. No poison, no bacteria or toxin of any kind was found in his system. Officially, the cause of death was inconclusive.
Inconclusive. I watched him die, and I know for a fact Marchenko did it. They must have found something.
Quick metabolizing.
That's just what I thought, so I got my hands on an
organisms?
earlier draft of the report. And while they were unsure of the cause, at least they knew the effect. An unidentified foreign agent started attacking protein strands, bending them out of shape.
And the body's immune system took it from there.
Exactly. First swelling in the cell walls, then more kinking and bending in neighboring cells. The effect propagated throughout the body, made its way to the brain, where it was game over. Do not pass go, do not collect 200 credits. And that speculation, as they called it, is not in the final coroner's report. As far as they're concerned, the case is closed.
But not for you, right?
There's an unknown substance that kills people in minutes. I want to know what it is. And I'm gonna find out. They've already blocked my request once, but I spoke to Miller and he told me Manderley would make a few calls and get things moving.
Okay, stick with it.
Don't worry about that. It'll take more than being stonewalled by state police to stop me. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
Thanks, Smiley.
Talk to you later.
See ya. I need to turn up the music because everything's like amplified because there's no music. There we go. Okay. You know what? Maybe a little less. Maybe a little less. Maybe 40. 40 is good. You know, I really hope
This is moving way
TF-29 doesn't betray us. I have a feeling like Miller's gonna betray us, spin it so that he seems like we're anti-TF-29.
Just a curfew.
And then all our friends are gonna be against us. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. Oh, I don't want that to happen, but I know it's gonna happen. Ah, shit. Let's check with Chang and check with
Not safe out there. Not safe anywhere. You know, I was starting to think you got rounded up. My God, martial law. I heard it's pretty bad out there.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking horrible.
Bad enough. Don't go out if you don't have to.
Yeah, well, it's getting bad in here too. I've been going a little nuts. I mean, to tell you the truth, I'm not even sure who I can trust anymore.
What are you talking about, Chang?
You know I've been looking into Janus, right? Well, turns out Janus knows things about this place. About us. Things they could only know if... Information that could only come from inside.
You think Janus has a mole inside the task force? What makes you say that? What exactly have you found?
I can't tell you that, Jensen. I'm in charge of cybersecurity here. You really didn't think I wouldn't notice what's been going on? You've been poking into people's computers. You've been doing other things.
That's kind of my thing, to be honest. Do we have a problem, Chang? You're obviously a smart guy, Chang. Question is, whose side are you on? Ooh. Both these kind of suck. I'm more interested in the cokes.
You're obviously a smart guy, Chang. Question is, whose side are you on?
Well, I don't take sides. Chang looks out for Chang.
I know you do. So, I'll look out for Chang.
I'm not sure that's good enough.
And you look out
It's
for
good
Chang.
enough for me. And it's a whole lot better than picking the wrong side, Jensen. Look, I'm not accusing you of anything yet. All I'm saying is I'm a paranoid guy, okay? Right now, more than ever. If someone I work with is... I just need to know these walls are safe.
Nowhere is safe. My job, my reason for being here, for doing whatever it is you think I'm doing, is to change that.
Are you saying I should keep this to myself for now?
I'm saying you should do what you think is right. Use the resources you have here to go after the people who deserve it. People who manipulate others, who do everything they can to hurt others. You really think that's me?
No, I don't, Jensen. Just be careful, all right? Make sure you know what you're doing.
You know what, Chang? You're okay.
I'm always
guy.
careful, Chang.
You're okay guy, Chang. You know that?
MIA?
Ooh, in Samizdat's newspaper. I've read that one. Yeah, okay.
Still better than him blowing up something else.
I read both of those. Alright. So let's take a look at how this has
They're all
transpired.
corrupt, as far as I'm concerned.
So all these
I saw.
are red now, whereas this was red before. Huh.
Peterson pulled his ID off the train
There's
station
that.
video.
He's connected those two. And this one's here now.
So it turns out that
Could be the
Allison
start of a
Stanek,
family
our
war.
alleged bomb maker and the head of the freak show Church of the Machine God thing, is the same person. Can you believe that? Ah, you know the story. Allison Stanek, former Czech military EOD technician, head of the Church of the Machine God, and now deceased, or ascended, depends on who you ask. Either way, her body is dead, and where her mind is, nobody knows.
I just realized I've been confusing Czech and Tsar.
Nikoladze, Radic, M.
So I've been pretty close with Czech.
I guess there's a chance he died in the blast.
are unbelievable.
So that's the only real thing that changed. There's still this is different because that was there before or somewhere. That wasn't
Nikoladze,
there.
Radic,
Interesting.
M.
It hasn't changed too much though.
Peterson pulled his
Vincent
ID
Black's
off the
office.
train
I was kind of
station
hoping
video.
this would be whited out and everything.
Try it.
They have moved his stuff though. Look at this. They actually did take his stuff out of his office. That's some actual attention to detail. That we told Zalara that he's dead, and they cleaned out his actual office. Other game developers, they
Makes you
wouldn't leave
wonder
that
who's in
shit there.
whose
They
pocket.
just
I
be
don't know
like,
how much
oh,
more of this I can watch.
that stuff's gonna stay there. They moved that couch. Where'd they move that couch? Over there. I like that. Attention to detail.
You know what I heard? He got captured, escaped, and sneaked his way out of a heavily guarded facility. That's his idea of a recon mission.
That's Jensen. He's a hands-on kind of guy.
Yeah, I am.
He's also got a bit of a problem with authority.
So
I
what?
can't pull my
The
gun.
hostiles were there.
I was gonna be like,
but
what'd you
got
say?
out with the intel we needed. Mission
Alright, Pocket Secretary. From our Gaffney to Debbie Connolly. Debbie that Smiley talked to before. Street charts. Let's see. Miss Connolly, this evening Prague will be declared martial law. Be advised that this also applies to all of your people without exception. There will be turrets stationed in the streets tonight. This is a safeguard against augmented aggressors. Should anything exceptionally oblige TF-29 personnel to access our security hub, the password is AugBusta01. Fucking Lieutenant R. Gaffrey. Of course. It's so simple. Can't use his computer, but he's not here. Are we gonna talk to Miller and him? Because where else would he be?
Although the subway system
He wouldn't.
is continuing to operate during this curfew, it is not advisable to use it.
I don't know. Victor Marchenko. Also, so how do we get into that vent right there? Oh. How do we get into that vent? Instantly sees how. Okay. Well, this is much more anticlimactic than I expected. Oh. I thought that would take me into his office, not over here. Oh well. Anything on this one? I don't even know who this is. Neural Subnet? Okay. Alright, let's see Miller. Oh, okay. Can I, okay. Can I? Oh shit, I can. Let me in. Let me in. No. Damn. Okay. Hey, Miller.
You made it. Hell of a time for a lockdown.
More like convenient, given everything that's happened in this investigation so far.
What does that mean?
They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
I'm not accusing anyone, yet. But 2 ambushes in less than a month? I want to know what's really going on.
So do I. McCready dug into Garm. Started out as a geological research center, funded by the European Union, until 2025, when it was purchased by a nameless shell company.
You put Chang on it?
That kid scares me. Tracked it back to Bell Tower Associates in under an hour.
I take it no one purchased it when Bell Tower went bankrupt last year.
Wasn't even listed on the asset sheet. So like I said, you stumbled into something big. Care to focus on figuring out what it is? Chicane debriefed me while you were flying back. Leon sent in a strike team. Got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with the Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Zardibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the red light district alive.
Oh,
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
All right, fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
So that's why Eliza blew up the stuff at the red light district. Okay. That explains
You do understand we are... I wish we had time to wait on this, Jensen, but we don't.
Yeah, I know.
We need to know what kind of deal Marchenko made with the Diwali.
Alright.
You do understand we have stopped terrorists here.
Yes. Fine, we'll do it. Oh, you know what? Good question. Anything special in the infirmary? Yo.
Chang was asking if I noticed anyone suspicious hanging around, or if I felt like I was being followed.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Good question. So, the girl. Ah. You. No, this is happening. Hello, agents. Can you... Thank you. Alright. And this is why it's good to not do things
The
early.
United Nations building is only one possible target.
No, I guess I don't need to turn off that one. Or that one. Yeah, I'll leave that on. Door closed. What's this one?
Something's missing.
Oh. Huh. Where is that? I don't know where that one is. I guess I'll just open both. This doesn't really matter.
Damn fine work, actually.
So, it didn't turn off that one though. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. This is the only one that matters. It didn't give me the code though. Alright, let me hack this real quick.
Access granted.
Alright. Hey,
There you are, brother.
Hey, Allison, what's up?
Allison, how you doing?
You went after Victor. What happened?
He stabbed me.
All I can say is I haven't caught up with him yet. How about you? They treating you alright?
Well enough. The interrogation was simple. I told them everything I know about Victor, which is not much.
You did that willingly.
The interrogator was respectful. She reminded me of my commander in EOD, who was not augmented, but she treated us well. After the incident, she stood up for us.
Good person.
You sound better. Like you found some peace.
My isolation has given me time to meditate and reflect. I did not always feel so tormented, so angry, so alone. It is good to remember. You have given me more than I can ever repay. You came to visit me.
No,
Tomorrow I am being
came to
transferred to a
bust you
special
out.
prison. They call it the grave. But I still expect the conditions are better than at the Utulek complex.
I came to bust you out, my dear. You wanna go?
There you are, brother.
Well, I guess I'll turn off that camera too. Allison, my dear, you are free to go.
MIA is still better than him blowing up
I
something
can't.
else. I guess that's
What
All
are
right.
we seeing here?
Is there any other? No, there's not. Shit. Okay, and that door is up by the NSF or the NSM. So there's that. Oh, it's this one. There was the. No, it wasn't. The doors are actually open.
Porn I saw.
So where is it?
MIA is still better than him
So there's
blowing up something
this.
else.
Nicoladze.
It looked like it was this door. There's this. Oh yeah, and there's this. I noticed this really early on when I was editing videos, and I never got to actually check this out. So. God damn it. Jensen! Can you climb up? Thank you. There we go. So what is up here? Not too much, it looks like. Easier way to get over that. Oh, I could have just climbed up? Oh, okay. All these little reach around ways. Okay. There's nothing else over here? No. See, I don't know what that door opens. Because it actually opened the door. It didn't, like, unlock the door. Hell if I know. One of the doors was... There's like not too many places here that I haven't explored. I think it opened like the back door here. Oh no, it didn't. And this is locked again? But I have the code. Yeah. Awkward.
No.
Wait, what were you? IT tech.
You all right, Jensen? I'm picking up a weak signal from somewhere in your system.
Well, let's go see if we can actually get towards the theater. There was a lot of guys at the theater, by the way. There was probably 20 to 30, 20 to 40. Not too much happened really at the theater, like with the Diwali before this whole part of the game. There's a bunch of guys, bunch of rooms with a bunch of stuff. Nothing else really important, honestly. One of those little areas that I thought wasn't actually going to be interesting or important at all, and it turned out to be. Thought I heard a robot stomp around for a second. Oh, I was meant to open the. Oh, I can't. Oh, okay. That makes sense why I had to go through this side. Okay. Excuse me. Now. Oh. McFadden. Alright. It's red light districts. I know. If I'm min-maxing, it's hard not to. Just of course it happened. So all these guys are knocked out. There's that, and there's the sniper rifle. Really? It's already full? So it is. So it is. And so it is not now. Oh, actually, no. It still is. I'd have to do this. There we go. Alright. Now, I don't think there's any robots from here on over there. What's the purpose of that? To get up there? For what? Maybe to get over to that? There? See, like, all of these have a purpose. They all have some purpose. I just don't know what it is with this one. There's a couple that actually are really elaborate. Why is this one? Because I know there's that building right there. No, I don't know. Okay, so I hate the fucking parkour in this game. Like, some things you can't just jump over for shit. It's so annoying. Like, really, who designed this parkour system? You should have just left it the way it was. God damn. Right, they want me to go see Sarif. Yeah. We'll do that. We'll do that before we actually end the episode. So I'll just cut to when we get to Sarif, or to our apartment. Alright. Yeah, smoke me out. Smoke him if you got him. Alright, I may have started a little firefight with the cops. Man, stun guns just suck. Yeah, I'm feeling like stun guns just are useless. You guys okay? Shit ain't kill you or nothing? You're okay? You're okay? What about him? He's okay. Hey, what's up? Go to sleep. Alright. Well, all those assholes are cleared out of my place. My town. My part of the woods. Also, I had an epiphany between this episode and the last episode. I realized that it's so much cheaper to buy or make Telsa rounds than it is to make biocells. To like just chug them down like I have been doing. What's up? And that's how you clean up the trash. Alright.
Yes, Miko, I need to get out of here.
You're all free to go. I wish I could open up these cages and let you out. Alright, so that's all dealt with. Now let's go see Sarah. And then I'll deal with all the other cops around this place in between. So I'm not looking forward to that. But, you know. I'll deal with it anyway. And then I'll sell stuff between this episode and the next episode. I'll also go through the train, go back, because, like, it's a pain, really, dealing with the train system to go between areas, because sometimes the game wants to take 10 minutes to load it. Or crash. That part's the fun part. Hey, Sarif, what's up? Yeah.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Sarif? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new AUGs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
See, I like how they're addressing him third person. Jensen.
Are you suggesting all my AUGs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you, all the AUGs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my AUGs, Sarif. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
What about Orlov? About him, Orlov.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these AUGs in Alaska? Orlov was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orlov?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orlov is McFadden, and McFadden is Orlov. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the AUGs which Orlov designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
What about Garm?
I found a set of Orlov schematics in a secret military facility in the Swiss Alps. The mercs there had the same augments as me. Do you think I could have been there?
A secret military base in Switzerland? It's kind of far from the Arctic, but...
But what?
When Panchaea collapsed, the original search and rescue mission was reclassified as a recovery operation after 7 days.
Meaning they weren't expecting to find any more survivors.
A few days after that, a unit of soldiers who were never publicly identified intervened. I think that's who found you.
They pull me out of the ocean, take me somewhere, and a year later, Orlov and I show up in Alaska.
Maybe. Listen, son, there's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. I've gone as far as I can take you. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Sarif.
See you, Sarif. Oh, and I gotta say it because he said it earlier. Finkle is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkle. Oh, it's just so funny. Alright. Orlov is McFadden. McFadden is Orlov. Alright. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying Deus Ex as much as me. Like, there's some things that I'm still loving so much about this game. The characters, I still love. The boots, I still love. The coats, all the augments, and all the crazy sci-fi shit. Loving it. Little things are still interesting. I didn't actually think this was gonna happen. Well, I took a shot of whiskey. Or orchid. I didn't think that was gonna happen. I thought it was just like another bottle of something that appeared here. Well, shit. I might have just poisoned myself. What a wonderful way to end this episode. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.